go. Alright, so I am not exactly sure when it starts recording this, or when I'm actually live, because it still says your event is starting right now. But I'm going to hope that I'm live, and in just a few seconds, we are going to set up the chat as soon as this thing says that I am live. And it says that I am live, so let's set up the chat room, which is this guy right here. And how to assemble part 4. There we go. My test message is right there. So let's get into the assembly. So now we're going to work on the extruder, or what I call the E-axis. E-axis, extruder, whatever you want. I'm just tightening my mic a little bit. It's like falling. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Good, 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 good. Are we good? Let's go. Lego extruder. This is a lot of technical components, a lot of printed parts. And there's a... So we got extruder bag. We need extruder hardware, which is a lot of nuts, a lot of nut insertions. We're going to need this, and need this. That is our not bone and tube, our nylon filament for guiding, for a better, for stiffening the cable wrap so there's no strain on the wires. Alright. Extruder printed parts. All in PETG, except for the fan shroud, which is printed in ABS because it will be really close towards heat. And PETG, while it is quite resistant to heat, it is not that resistant to heat. Alright, so extruder, yada 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 yada, all that there. And hardware packing here. So we have our spiral wrap, and we have our hardware. So let's grab this guy here. Dump all of our screws out here. And there's the bag. So let's place some nuts in. So we got 1, 2. Well, let's place some square nuts in, for that matter. 3. Now there's a nut that goes on the back side. I need my tiny Allen key to put, or a flathead works too, to push that guy in. There we go. Where's my tiny Allen key? Because I'm going to need that for this assembly. Here. Screw. Where's my baby Allen key? Ah! Oh, that's going to be annoying. Really annoying, really fast. 2.5. I throw it out. Oh. It's not fun. Nope. Alright, now this is getting annoying. Where's my Allen keys? Like this thing, but where? I don't have my two Allen keys. I've been here full now with this. And of course it'll show up later, because that's how my life works. But yeah. So let's make sure this is the right size. I'm just going to test it by yeah. All right. Alright, so now there needs to be a nut inserted where? The bottom right corner here. Also, this is a nut insertion tip. So you can now get it in, place it on the screw. That will be secured momentarily. Oh, and then the other one goes right in here. Another way to also do it is to just set the screw in and then just tighten the screw until it stops. It will pull the nut in with it. Ooh, I forgot to angle the camera down. There we go. As I said, many nut placements, then you get to start putting everything in together. Alright, so I think those are the nuts placed. So now we need to take our extruder. Yours is going to look a whole lot nicer than mine. And just slide that into place here. So the way that you do it is you push the Bowden tube in, push that, and then you let it rest flat. You want the nozzle to be facing towards you. I'm going to cut these wires right here. This cable bundle that I made. And as soon as I put that annoying extruder cover on, this stupid nut will stop falling out. Why didn't I put the extruder cover before? Honestly. Where's the other hex nut? Cool. Yeah, I'm missing another hex nut now. Oh well. I'll just grab one for this. Yeah. Oh. We're going to take this guy. Some of the nuts just won't stay on into the places. You'll notice they'll keep falling out constantly. You're going to get really annoyed. Over there? Go up there? You turn the water on? Alright. Do you need really tiny screw like Alright, so there's the other nut right now. Alright, and that other nut is for the fan, so. Alright, let's get the spare bag so I can see what size screws are. Alright, I need an M3 by 25, which looks like this one, I think. That's an M3 by 25, and then an M3 by 18, which is also that. Cool. Alright, so that goes there, and that is placed inside there. Extruder cover goes on now. The M3 by 25 screw. Alright, let's screw in the M3 by 18 so this stupid nut stops falling out. Hello, CB Turtle. Alright, and now we need the M3 by 25, which is this one here. I'm starting into that nut there. That should be good. Be very careful with the extruder from here on out. Just saying. Alright, now we need our extruder motor. That is the last of the motors. Yeah, I'm just going to tighten it down. I'm going to use this filament, which I can grab from Matahackers Pro Series, not Pro Series, Matahackers Build Series PLA. Just grab from here. Need that to line up the hobbed gear on the motor shaft with the hot end so it feeds in well as feeds. So that goes on right here. I was almost darn accurate with that too. Alright, so it's like this. M3 by 30 screws, that's these. Alrighty then. So the motor is tightened. Now we need to tighten the pulley. So we're going to loosen up the pulley now. We're going to take a piece of filament. Alright, we got to like uncoil this a little bit. Straighten it out. Where are my pliers now? Damn it. Pairing the extruder out there. I'm going to slide 2 nuts in here. And another nut in right here. We're going to take our flathead, since I can't get this fully in, push that in there. Pairing the bearing shaft. So we're going to take the printed shaft. We're going to take one of these washers, the bigger washers. These are M5 washers. We're going to take our bearing, and then we're going to take another one of the M5 washers. I'm going to grab this guy and slide the shaft right in there. Preparing the extruder idlers. So now you need a washer. You need the M3x40 screw, a washer, a spring, and then a washer. I'm going to grab these and screw one in just until the screw head meets the top of the washer. Like that. Now we're going to grab this guy, do the same thing for the other screw. So washer, spring, washer. Smash that on there. Okay. This screw will not go in for the life of me. There we go. Alright, now we need some digital calipers. So these are around 13 millimeters. It's just like a little turn. And let's see this one. How is it now? 13.32. 13.33. Alright. That's good. It says circa 13 millimeters. I'd consider that circa 13 millimeters, so. Alright. Now need to be on the front. We know our print on, which yours will not have a bunch of, hopefully won't have a bunch of heat shrink tubing and a bunch of dust in it. Alright. Need two M3x18s, which are this one here. Alright. Oh, it's M3x20s. Is it M3x20s? Yeah, it's M3x20s. No, I gotta take it out. M3x20. So that's this guy and this guy. I think I threw in an extra M3x18 so I screw it. It doesn't matter that much for the fan cover because I always know there's a bunch of leftover. There's a bunch of extra screw when it's done. So, and I'm right. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I put the fan nozzle on. Spin the probe. That's this guy right on the side here, and that is this one right here in the cable bundle. Alright, maybe I can't just do it the way I used to. Alright, so we're going to take this cable here. There we go. Alright, now we need an M3 by 10 screw. One M3 by 10. I was reading this and everyone's like complaining, the M3 by 10 screw isn't enough, I had to use an M3 by 12. M3 by 10 screws are enough my ass. Or fine. Alright, now I get to mount the left hot end fan. So all of these the extruder motor cables come here. This whole cable bundle here. We take the thumb. I just tighten this in. You're going to find it difficult because, well, these don't thread into anything. Except for plastic, so the holes are smaller. To make it harder for this to fall out. Alright, so I'm not going to tighten all 4 down yet. You gotta put all 4 in first, then you gotta tighten it down. let's use this guy. Okay, then. So I guess I'm sticking with this one. And of course, every single one of these beautifully parts were printed on my Prusa i3 Mark III, which is coming and printing and working out outstandingly. It's the god of all machines. Alright. Preparation for step 24. Did I just not put enough nuts in this thing? Alright, so we gotta take an M3x40 screw, feed this nut. Feed a nut onto the end. And now we need to get the whole god darn thing over here. This guy. This guy's coming back to the party. So, now what we need to do is we need to take, I need another freaking flat nut. So first things first, what I'm going to do, where's that screw I just prepared? Here it is. I'm going to hold this screw right in here. Now we're going to thread this guy in. So you hold that nut in place while you screw it in, and then it just stays secured on there. Alright, so now we need an M3x40 screw goes right in here. M3x30 goes right here. And an M3x18 goes right here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the whole gosh darn thing. I'm going to place it like this on the bed. You want to separate out your cables into here. You want to separate all the ends apart from each other. Now, you want to keep the hot end cables, so that is going to be the red braided sleeve, and then the black or white wire with the red, with the yellow and green heat shrink on it. We're going to take the whole extruder assembly, the extruder motor, and the side fan. You're going to feed that underneath the belt and over the bottom linear rail, like so. You're going to do that with the same front print fan and Pinda probe wires. Feed those underneath. Now, with the cables from the extruder, you leave those. So now what we need to do is we're going to pull this up, get all those cables taut. We're going to slide the front print fan cables into the little notch here. And then slide the Pinda cable into the notch. Get those screws started in their holes. We're going to take our side print fan wires, push those in, and then push the motor cables in. I'm going to close this up here. And now we're going to start tightening. So this M3x40 screw goes directly into the motor. Secures it in there. So once that's tight, you can let go of the extruder because it's not going to fall now. Or you can make sure you didn't just kink any of your cables. Undo it because you did. Then redo it. Alright, so all those cables are good there. All these are good here. So now we're going to feed in our M3x18. Feeds right into here. And then this big mama screw. Which hopefully, if I did this right, will feed into a screw in the extruder body. And then lock into place. And I did it right. That's how you can confirm. Make sure everything's nice and tight now. Alright. Now what we need is one single zip tie. We're going to do some cable management. So what you need to do is on the back side here, you're going to take the zip tie and you're going to feed it down. You're going to grab your extruder cables. You want to take the one for the thermistor first, and then the one for the heater, and push those into place. You want to make sure the thermistor is on top, and the heater is on the bottom. You want to have the wires from the extruder, all the cables from the right on the side with it. Then we're going to grab all of these cables and push those here. Push these here. That there, that there. We're going to have this cable is going to go through here. The zip tie is going to go through there. And then we're going to take this, take our pliers, grab the end, and come on, no. There we go. And tighten the whole darn thing. Cool. Alright, so let's put the cable holder on. So that's these two black pieces. Those just go around the screw head, cinch into place. And you take two zip ties, and those get tightened around. And then after this, I need to go upstairs and eat some food. Here's the other zip tie, so you need 2 to secure it. Secure the 2 pieces together. And once those are together, we're going to be very careful not cut any of the wires and just cut that. So in the next portion of the stream, when I come back, probably tomorrow, we're going to finish the extruder. Then after that is the LCD, which will be very fast because the LCD takes minimal work. So I'll see you in the next one.